Here's a very brief overview of the team development matrix, which shows you what to do with any individual, how to develop them into a more productive member of the company. It charts skill against will, and in this bottom corner, the low-skilled and low-willed people are just watching. They're spectators. And we need to change their level of will. It's very tempting to give them a skill training course, but actually, the first thing we need to do is turn them into supporters. People who are turning up and watching, but actually really care about who wins. Because once we've given them a greater degree of will, we can now turn them into players, improve their level of skill. Because if we turn spectators, if we give spectators higher levels of skill, they're cynics. They're just more skillful spectators who do as little as possible. And to develop the cynics in your company, again, we need to change their sense of value and purpose and importance to turn them into players. Because if you give them more skills training, they become blockers. Those black holes that suck all the energy and life out of any initiative. Interesting thing about blockers is that they became this way because of some specific reason. If they're highly skilled, at some point they lost the will. And you find that reason and you can turn them back into technicians. People who are highly skilled. They're the people that the players turn to for advice and troubleshooting. And it may be that you want to develop your players into technicians. It may be that some of your players you want to develop into future leaders. People who are the same sort of skill level, perhaps, but really care. They have a high will level. They want to win, and they lead because other people want to follow that lead. They get captivated by it. And of course, you may have some players that become very highly willed and highly skilled, and they're your champions, who may be leaders by name. They are leaders by action. People will follow their lead. Finally, in this corner, we have highly willed people, but low-skilled people. They sort of are evangelists for the company, but they're very bad evangelists because they sort of get in the way. These people are so valuable because with a little careful mentoring, you can turn them into your leaders and champions very quickly. They have the will, they just need some help to get there. Finally, it's worth noticing that the tide, the drift, is in this direction. If you don't give people regular skill support, then they're going to be standing still while the rest of the world is moving on past them, and they're effectively moving back. If you aren't constantly and consistently engaging with the workforce and making them feel like they're part of something important, then their will level also drifts back. I bet as you pause now, you can think of some people in your organisation who are spectators, or supporters, or distractors, or cynics, or blockers, all needing subtly different methods to bring them forward and turn them into productive members of your community. We can help with that. Do get in touch.